You mentioned a couple of the barriers, maybe self-consciousness or some fear. But what are the most common barriers that you see? And like, what would your recommendations be to remove those barriers?
We have found that there are four fundamental foundations for leadership. One, the first one we talked about is a level of integrity that maybe who you are is not only a wonderful person and how you feel and all that, but maybe you're your word, right? And I'm gonna walk my talk. So that's fundamental, because without that, things are not going to work real well. And then the other one is being authentic and real. Really like saying it how it is for you, and you're willing to be authentic about where you may not be, rather than hiding it, or shoving it under the rug. This is how it is for me, Tim. This is what I'm seeing in our relationship, and I'm going to be straight with you about it. This isn't working, whatever that is. And then being willing to own it all. See, look, most people come into their business or as an employee or in a real estate office, and they take care of their area. But what if each employee came in and owned all of it? What if they were willing to be cause in all of it? It's not true they're cause in everything, but they're willing to be and own it and be responsible for all of it. That doesn't mean they do everything. It's just that they're standing there in the middle of the office and they look around and go, what's wanted and needed here? And I'm going to make something happen here. And even if it's not, I'm not accountable for it. And it takes the victimhood out of it. So I'm not a victim to things. And the last thing is all of us were born into a world and we ended up being how we are. Matt, you're the way you are, however, whatever pluses, minuses you consider or other people consider, same with Tim and same with me. But if your life is up to something much bigger than your own personal success, it pulls for you to get outside of that and be more uncomfortable with it. I don't know if I want to say it that way, but to be someone else other than how you ended up. That makes sense. So those four are,
so you're talking about like a growth period.
yeah.
Like you are who you are, but you need to continue to grow.